Joan Williams. I'm the host of Coastal Dressage. The show season is coming upon us, and we want to begin to ride test patterns. Each rider is going to be moving up a level this year, and we're going to start to ride blocks of test movements, perfecting them.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Joan.
Today we're going to be working on preparing for the show season by working blocks of our test. So some of the riders are doing first level test, some of the riders are doing a third level test, and one of the riders is working an intermediate test. So we're going to take sections of our test, section by section, and try to make it smooth and clean and really use some deep practice to focus on making it accurate. Before we begin, we want to do a proper warm-up. So everybody, head out, left shoulder to left shoulder, and let's begin our proper warm-up. Jen, you're going to be my spotter down at the far end of the arena, and you can help the riders with their alignment, their balance, if the horse has enough impulsion, if they have enough bend, if they're round enough. So between the two of us, one at one end, one at the other, we should make a pretty smooth start of the ride for everyone. So A, enter working trot, X, halt salute, proceed working trot, and this isn't yet a working trot. You need more power. Don't go down your center line till you have a working trot. Switch your posting diagonal. Now stay going whole arena, including your corners, until you have more power in your working trot. More. Collect in your corners for balance, but in your long sides, you need to send them forward. Okay, we're ready to go down the center line now. Look up, make a smooth turn. And we're going to, at X, halt. Nice and straight, sitting. Good, proceed working trot. Now that was messy. That's got to get smoother. At C, track left. So we're going to do 2 blocks of movements. You need power and thrust from behind. And E to X, half circle left 10 meters, X to B, half circle right 10 meters. And when you're on the center line, you need to be coming straight toward letter C for a moment. We're going to bend them to the left, moment of straight, and now smooth bend to your right. Okay, and switch your posting diagonal. And then K, X, M, lengthen stride in trot. And we want him to cover more ground. Longer steps, more. He's going to have to go more. Push him into another gear. More. More. All right, and recollect. And at C, stretch your trot circle. So you didn't go in your corner.
Oh, I thought the circle was going to.
Now the circle starts at letter C. And go out to the rail, go 2 meters past S and R on the center line. Touching the rail so you won't go in this corner. And you pick him back up and on the bit by letter C and straight ahead in a medium walk. All right. All right, so we're going to go ahead and come on around and let's talk about, come on up by us, and we'll talk about what we want to change in the test. So in your test, how was your first center line?
It appeared that we were on the center line, but his hindquarters were slightly out. And I don't know, couldn't see his feet if they were square or not.
Okay, Effie, you could see. She couldn't see. All right, and mine was off to the side, so I couldn't see. From my view, it looked pretty straight. I was pretty happy with the halt itself.
Just a slight angle to the...
Okay, I didn't have a problem with that from right here, this view. He halted, you saluted. The move off is where I had the problem with it. What are you using for your move off aid?
I was trying to use my seat and legs, but my seat didn't go forward enough.
Okay.
For asking.
So it wasn't a clear enough
So
aid
I
for
kicked him harder, which is not always the right response, but
Yeah, because then he puts his head up.
exactly.
So we're going to take that one piece and we're going to have you do trot, halt, and trot off. And if you see that as you move out of the trot, he continues to throw his head up in the air and get a little crooked, then you're going to go from trot to walk into halt. Actually, no, trot, halt is good. So trot, halt, and then you'll go from halt into walk into trot to try to smooth that out. Now, you can do that from quarter line to quarter line. So we're going to take the first part of your exercise, quarter line to quarter line. And let's try to clean that up. So you're going to go rising. Now, see, this is nothing. None of this is anything right now. From the time you move, you need to have them together and organized. Now, don't pull down. Don't pull down. Use your leg. Now into the walk. Better. Okay, and get in your corner, and you're going to go trot rising, whole arena, and wait until you get a nice working trot going. More energy. All right, and then as you come through the short end of that arena, you're going to turn through the quarter line cones, the second quarter line. So you're going to head toward Jen. Now turn right down your quarter lines. So you're going to halt somewhere on this line. Okay, good. And now walk, and then trot out of it. So there's still a moment that he tossed his head in the air, and I didn't see a big kick.
No.
And let's do that again. So let's turn on your second quarter line. Come on, send it. More power. More thrust. And let's try that again. Trot, halt with no walk steps. Sitting, close your leg, breathe out your air, close your thumbs, and halt. Very good. No ring back. And now walk on the bit. Walk on the bit. Tilly's on the bit. Walk. And then into your trot on the bit. You've got to keep them on the bit. And at the end, track right and come again. Straighter. And now sitting. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Step on the cone. Now walk on the bit. Wider leg. Now trot on the bit. That was excellent. I would take that. Now you're going to come down the center line next time around, and you're going to ride that correct pattern at X. So deep practice means we break things down into bite-sized pieces so that we can make it more and more accurate. Switch your posting diagonal. So there are posting diagonals now in dressage that you're scored on. It's a new rule that you must be on the correct posting diagonal. Turn through the cones. Relax your shoulders, hands quieter. Ride right straight towards C. And then into your walk, and then into your trot. On the bit, straighten his head. On the bit, and into your walk, good. And into your trot. On the bit, 2 rings. And into your trot. Much better. Excellent. So you can praise him and you can bring him to walk. So that schooled the first movement of your test. So your half circles, I thought your half circles were fairly good. Your lengthen, stride, and trot. So when you're doing your lengthen stride, he needs to cover more ground. So what you're going to do is break off a block of movement where you go diagonal line, HXF, MXK, HXF, MXK. So you collect your trot on the short end of the arena and you lengthen your trot on the long side. Let's move on to that block next. Wait. Because this is what you would do. You would look off to the left. You would think, oh, well, I'm not starting my movement until I'm over here. From the moment you move, he must expect that he's going to be round. Now you can make a smooth turn whatever way you're going. Keep him round. Don't lock your arms. Supple him. Have a more alive connection with his mouth. Straight ahead, now rising trot. So from now on, every time you move off, you've got to be aware that's part of the training. I think that's why your halt, from the halt out to the move off at X isn't as clean as it could be. Now, what posting diagonal are you on right now? That's it. So bend. Collect in your corner. Now a little power out of your corner. Now collect again. Now diagonal line. Keep him round. Now ask him to cover more ground. Rounder. He's allowed to lengthen his frame. Now cover more ground. Everything about it is good except for the ground cover. He needs to cover more ground. So not much happened there. Recollect, go in your corner again. You're overbending his neck. Keep him straight between your wings. Use your inside leg to bend him. Use your outside leg to turn him, and diagonal line, and go. He's allowed to lengthen and lower his frame. And then I think you're going to have to tap him with your whip. We need something to happen. There was better. There was better. Yeah, super. Good, good, good. And now recollect and make a corner. All right, straight ahead, ballerina, praise him. And keep him on the bit, keep him on the bit. When you praise him, you can tell him good boy, but don't let him off the bit. All right, we're going to move on to the next block, which is your stretchy trot circle. So there is a corner before. I'll take that last lengthening as quite a bit of improvement. So you're going to want to try to build on that every day. Keep him round, make your corner. Now, instead of using your hands, use your inside leg to bend him, use your outside leg to turn him, keep your wings to keep him on the bit, and now stretchy trot circle. He needs to be begging to go down. Look at your 4 circle points. He must draw the rein away from you. So he's going out but not down. There's a little. There's a little. Yeah, he's got to stay drawing the rein away from you. He's got to stay taking the rein away. So that was better. I think he's straight ahead, rising top stroke. There was supposed to be a corner there, straight ahead. Now make another stretchy trot at E. And see if you can kind of get him kind of begging for it. Supple him, supple him, supple him. Pressurize him with your leg. Tone in your core. Growl. Now let him draw the rein away from you. That's a better start. Now your arms are going out wide. Keep your hands in use your outside leg. See there where you have to steer with your hand. He comes up. This is better. Now start to reconnect. Inside wing first, straight ahead. Go in your corner. Inside wing first, outside wing second. Go in your corner and another stretchy trot at A. All right, supple him, tone in your core, upper body, resist my push forward with your collarbones, ask him to stretch. Keep that growl going in your tummy, keep him reaching for the bit, keep him stretching more, get more, ask for more. Now start to pick him back up and go in your corner. Corner, there's a corner. Everybody have to hear me. There's a corner. And at B, we're going to do stretchy trot again. So when you go from no contact to contact, he's thinking he's done with his work for the day. I want more stretch. 2 meters on my side of RS. You're going too small of a circle. You got to go to letter E, and you got to go 2 meters on my side of P and V. Stretch him more. Ask for more. Pick him back up, straight ahead. Now there is a corner down here. See how when you drop him, he comes off the bit? So you want to try to keep some contact in the stretchy trot. And now your inside leg bends him, your outside leg turns him, and one more stretchy trot. Be demanding. I want more stretch, and I want accurate. Outside leg turns him, inside leg bends him. Use the bit rings. Ask him to be supple. Ask him to go more down. More out, more down, more out. Use your leg, use your tone, use your push, use your thrust. Yeah, there's no corner right now. You finish your circle at C, pick him back up, and then there is a corner. So the issue is the reconnect. When you drop him, all right, and I'm going to let you bring him to walk. That was better. Come on in for a second. So when you drop him for the stretchy trot and then you pick him back up, that's where he wants to go hollow. It got a little better as you went, but the reconnect now is the issue. So what I would do is, you know the free walk, medium walk exercise? I would do that free walk, medium walk and help him get comfortable with the dropping of the contact and then walk your fingers up the rein inch by inch by inch until you pick him back up. But this is how you school your block of movements. All right, I'm going to let you go ahead and take a break and have a breather, but how are we going to move off from the halt?
Correctly on the bit.
Yep, let's see it. Hold down, close your thumbs, push him onto the contact, don't pull him onto the contact. Use your leg, use your seat bones, push him on the bit, supple him if you need to, but don't pull back. Good. And into the walk. Good. All right, and you can have a breather. All right, Melissa, are you ready? So now we're going to ride the beginning of the intermediate 1 test. Louise, can you take him out to cool down? And Jenny, you can come on in and warm up. You just have to try to stay a little bit out of Melissa's way. A, enter in collected canter. X, halt, salute, proceed in collected trot. Means his forehand a little to the right, little shoulder forward positioning. C, track left. HXF, extended trot. Hang on a second, Jenny, before you come in. She's about to do an extended trot. Rhythm. Reorganize your trot and go. From behind. Hold them together. Hold them together. A down center line. D to X, shoulder in right. Now you can come in, Jenny. X, volte right, 8 meters in diameter. X to M, half pass right. C, halt, rein back 5 steps, and immediately proceed in collective trot. Have time? H to X, half pass left. X, volte left, 8 meters. Need more quarters. A little rounder, a little softer in the contact. X to D, shoulder in left. D on center line, A track right. K to R, Jenny go straight, Jenny, okay. K to R, medium trot. And collected walk, RMGH. All right, come on over. So, kind of run me through how your test went, and we'll talk about what we want to do different in schooling our blocks of movements.
My center line, I was too straight. I needed a bit of a shoulder forward.
For the canter in, but for the halt, you actually had a little shoulders right. He needs to be, from my view anyway, he needs to be straight. I'll try to be exactly on the center line the next time through.
Okay, and then my extended trot was a bit too zealous because we broke the canter.
You have to hold them together a little more.
The lateral work was all just okay. It could be a little easier. I think it's a little bit of helping him more than he normally does on his own. But as I was progressing through the test, he seemed to be more underneath me and not so pushy or falling side to side.
Yeah. On your, let's see, the first circle that you did, he's a little overbent. You need to help him stay straighter with your outside leg. Your second half pass, the quarters were a little bit trailing, and all of the trot work could have a little bit more impulsion.
Okay.
Throughout, I liked your second medium trot quite well. All right, so let's school that first block of the center line. So you're, again, going to go quarter line to quarter line, and you have to decide for yourself which is the better lead to bring him in on, right lead, shoulder forward, or left lead, shoulder forward, whatever's going to be the strongest. And I think right lead, shoulder forward was, for me, would be I would choose that also with him because of his hollow side, stiff side. So when you come down the center or on the quarter lines, you can do your halt. It doesn't have to be exactly between the cones. It can be before or after. But try to make sure that you've got them just nice and straight. And
Okay.
right? So let's just do quarter line to quarter line, and let's do some canter work.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Shall I straighten him before the down transition or during the down transition?
At the halt. As he settles in the halt, you can just allow him to be straight. Jenny, you have to be off the rail. She's coming on around the end, and she's doing the quarter line to quarter line exercise. Okay, too much shoulder floor. Good hold. And proceed in trot, don't proceed in canter. Good, and then I would walk. I would collect the canter right lead. Ride through the short end, and then same thing on the next quarter line. I would try to make it all the way to the ends of the arena if you can. You walked several steps into that halt, but the alignment was good. So I would probably trot out of it so that you're using what normally happens in the exercise, and then I would do my walk trans. Good, this is good. Allow, okay, I'll take that, and trot off. Excellent, okay, and you can transition to walk, I'll keep that. So, go ahead and head for your center line, and we're going to come from the center line out of that halt, you don't need to do it for me, at X again, to tracking left for your first medium.
Okay.
Think about your tempo, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, next diagonal line again, extended trot. So that was more of a medium. Transitions if you need to. More. There you go. Okay, I'll take that one. Right hind. No ring back. Left hind. Left hind. He's got to step up, left hind. Okay, good. Pet him and trot. We'll do a couple more of those until you can get a square halt, because we're breaking it into blocks. Left hind. You need to close more leg into the halt. Right hind. Left hind. Please. Left hind. And right hind. All right, and trot. We'll take that, and trot. So you want to try to close your leg more into your halt, Melissa, so that he halts square underneath you. Close your leg. Get the butt under, tuck your seat bones under. Left hind. Right hind. Okay, pet him. You gotta allow the right front a half a step forward. Still not a single square halt. All right, and trot, and I want you to do your next halt in front of the mirror. So you're going to be sideways on the rail next to the big mirror and do your halt so you can see what it looks like so that you can self-correct. No backing up steps, only forward-thinking steps into your halt. All right, and then you can do it on the next long side of the arena also. All right, do one more down here by C. Left, right front. Good, excellent. I'll take that. Very nice. Try to end on a good halt, Melissa, and then once you get a good halt, then you can let him be done. Is that even and square? Okay, let him be done. So then we would leave your shoulder in, 10-meter circle, half pass schooling for another day. So you made your medium trot, turned it into an extended. You got really good center lines, and you're helping him learn to halt square, working on the detail. So come on over. We'll talk about those. Okay, so how did those 3 movements go?
I definitely felt the extended trot each time I did it got better than the last. And I felt pretty much he was distracted by the camera because I had much better holds over there. Not only were they prompt and no dribbling, but they were square. So I don't know if it was just a distraction or maybe I had better expectations because I'm looking at myself. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or I could make more subtle of prompt, tiny corrections quicker because I'm not all the way in the halt before I'm going, wait, I see what leg's out behind me.
Yeah. All right, it was very good. Thank you. You can let him be done.